Good evening, everybody. My name is Brian Ferguson, and I am tremendously honored and tremendously humbled to be speaking to you all this evening. I first want to thank all of the attorneys and the staff in the room and the firms that you represent for all of the incredible pro bono work that you all do all across the country. If it weren't for your work, many, if not most of us pro bono clients would never have a chance to be successful, and that's in court or out of court. I say us because, as Tim mentioned, I was fortunate enough to have been a pro bono client of Covington Burling law firm, and it was truly one of the greatest blessings of my life. I found out very quickly what a tremendously special firm Covington Burling really was. As he mentioned, I was in college, I had a 4.0 GPA, and my intention was to, after graduation, go on to law school. But unfortunately, in 2002, that plan was derailed when I was wrongfully accused and ultimately wrongfully convicted of a homicide of which I knew nothing. I was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. And while my family hurt for me, and while I watched my friends move on with their lives, earning degrees, starting careers and families, I sat in a 6x10 cell every day thinking, how could I fight and how could I possibly correct this injustice? That was then, when for 11 years I was only identified as inmate number 333441. It was also before Covington, through years of fighting alongside me through a torturous appeal process, ultimately, as he mentioned earlier, overcame that process and had my conviction overturned. They gave me my life back. Now, and only because of God and Covington's decision to take my case, and those two things kind of go together for me. I'm proud to stand here before you not only as a free man, but as he mentioned, as the executive director of the Washington, D.C. Mayor's Office on Returning Citizen Affairs. In this office, I get to every day help men and women successfully transition from prison, from the negativity of prison, to successful lives afterwards. In addition to having been appointed to the Mayor's Executive Cabinet, I'm also a business co-owner, the founder and CEO of a social justice nonprofit organization, an honors graduate now from Georgetown University, a new homeowner and a proud family man with a beautiful wife and an amazing 6-month-old son. It's for all those reasons that I am genuinely thrilled to help celebrate the pro bono work of Tim Hester and the Covington Burling law firm. Without them, I would still be a 6-digit number. Yeah. I can't name every attorney that worked on my case, but just to name a few: Tim Hester, Jim Garland, Eric Holder, Paul Schmidt, Sarah Wilson, Elaine Stone, Sarah Frederick, Bill Murray, Jenna Cobb, Chris Bastilli, and Ayanna Williams. I had to name them because that's the incredible team that brought me here. It's because of their brilliance, expertise, and dedication that I'm able to stand here before you today. They are absolutely some of the finest people and most skillful attorneys that I've ever had the pleasure to know and the opportunity to witness. Now, I know that Mr. Hester is the chairman of the firm and he wasn't really on my case team, but that's what it felt like. It really felt like that, and really that's the point, because Covington embraced my case from top to bottom, all the way from paralegals that stayed late researching case law, all the way to the very top where Tim, as chairman, literally edited one of my motions from the beach while he was on vacation. He thought I forgot about that. Thank you. The whole firm acted collectively to win justice in my case, and for that, I can never fully repay them. The best that I can do is use the opportunity that they gave me to try to help as many other people in challenging situations as I possibly can. That, and speak highly of them at fancy dinners like this. Covington All of you, in fact, are doing God's work. You're saving people's lives. And I implore you to continue to use your skills and your resources for this truly noble purpose. I promise you that there is a person sitting today, hopeless, somewhere right now, whose entire life will be changed by somebody in this room in the next year, in the next 2 years. Because I was once that person, I want to, on their behalf, thank you in advance for all that you've done. Some of your pro bono clients have nothing more than eternal gratitude to give you in exchange for your efforts on their case, but still, I know that this work is a priority for all of the firms and all the representatives in this room. So for that, thank you so much for all your work so far, and more importantly, thank you for what you'll do tomorrow. You're truly giving voice to the voiceless.